see you over there. What's up? Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy. Just drove back from the local auction. We got a bunch of stuff here in the back. Wait till you see the stuff that I got. We're going to unload it, and then I'm going to tell you about it. This may be a bit longer than our usual haul videos because I got some really unusual stuff, some stuff outside of what I usually buy. And wait till you see this stuff. I'm going to hustle up random neighborhood kid because I need some dumb labor, and he fits that bill perfectly. We're going to get the stuff in. So come on back. I'm going to show you here in the truck. Kind of weird that I just drove back from the auction, yet somehow I'm parked in. It's very odd. So we've got a few different boxes over here of stuff we're going to carry on in. Got some little preview here. Some magazines. Looks like Swizzle sticks. Some more magazines. But you'll never guess what's in here. Even more magazines. So we're going to carry these on in, and then we're going to kind of go through them and tell you exactly what I bought, why I bought it, how we're going to sell it, and what we paid for it. So see you inside. Back inside. Random neighborhood kid did his job wonderfully. He was able to carry the stuff in. Good job by him. Yeah, I would have helped him, but you know, I got this bad football injury here with my knee. I dropped a remote on it when I was trying to change channels. It's devastating. So it was a local auction. Gone to them before, back when they used to have the live auctions. Now they just do online. They've done 2 this year. Did talk to the gentleman having it, and he says his hope is eventually to get to 1 a month. So that should be really good. You had to pick it up. They would not send it out to you. So that definitely helps you if you're able to find something like that in your area. Go for those because you're not competing against that many people. You're only competing against local people because somebody in California cannot bid on it because they're not willing to ship it to them. So that worked in my favor. However, prices were very, very solid at this auction. Now, whether it's because it's the time of the year, whatever the reason, prices were very, very solid. I ended up bidding on, I'm going to say 8 lots. 1 lot, and this is, we talked about in a video that you'll be seeing soon, because we already shot it. There was some sheet music that ended up going for $5 for a box. It was a box of sheet music and a box of Etude magazines. That would be the anti-bolo, stay away from the Etude magazines as best you can. That being said, it ended up selling for $5. Now, there are $5 bid increments, et cetera, et cetera. Well, after it sold, I said, geez, I should have bid $10. I might have been able to get it. Stay away from that kind of thinking. You'll get completely bogged down, and I'm very glad that I didn't win it. I did bid on some other stuff there, some sewing stuff, et cetera, which is outside what I normally bid on. But I had taken a look at it, and if I had been able to get it at my bids, I would have made some money. I did end up getting 1 lot at my bids. I bid $30, and I don't know the first thing about these. I'll be the first person to admit I don't know anything at all about them. Swizzle sticks. I ended up getting all of these Swizzle sticks for $30. Now I do know there's a Playboy one in here, et cetera, but the main reason why I bought it, and I did not bid on it whatsoever until I went to the preview, was I saw a number of them are local and they've got addresses on them. And of course I pick up the ones that don't have that. But like for example, the Lounge in Allentown, PA. I don't know the first thing about the Lounge in Allentown, PA. Somebody out there does, and that person may end up wanting to buy this. And it kind of ties in with something or other that I've sold regularly, which are placemats. Things like that. A lot of people will look at them and say, oh, there's no way these things are worth anything. The ones that are marked, I'm going to put up for about probably $24 a piece with free shipping. Be happy getting $15 to $20 out of them for sure, because again, I'm into $30 for all of these, and I don't have to sell too many of these to end up making money. And I've never had these before, so what I'll probably do is lot the ones out that don't have anything interesting on them, and then sell the ones that are interesting one by one. So going to be a nice learning experience for me, and we'll have you join me on that journey as I list these, and they'll show up in bolo videos hopefully quite regularly. But don't be afraid to go outside your niche when the price is absolutely right. And for that price, how do you possibly go wrong? The second thing that I got was this lot right over here of Falling Apart magazines. of movie star magazines. Now I paid $50. Now everything also has a $15 buyer's premium. For those who haven't gone to auctions before, buyer's premium is an amount charged to the buyer when he buys it. Usually, historically, it's been 10%. It's gone up to 15% now. So when I say I paid $30 for it, I actually paid $34.50. Don't try that math at home. I'm a trained professional. And then you've got these over here as well. Again, I paid $50 for them. Condition is not the greatest on them, but enough of them are in decent enough shape, like that one there's falling apart, but enough of them are in decent enough shape that I know I can make, another one falling apart there, that I know I can make my money out of them. And I counted them up and I figured because I get $20 to $30 per magazine for ones in decent shape, that one's not bad at all. That'll sell for $20 to $25. That's a little wreck, but it's got Rita Hayworth and et cetera, that'll go for 15 to 20 and so on. That I figured at $50 plus 15%, you're at $57.50, and again, do not try that at home. That I should be able to make my money back on this lot pretty easily, just because there's so many of them. Great covers, sometimes just great covers, modern screen, et cetera. So don't be afraid to make a buy like this. One big thing that you want to do, you'll find these out there regularly, Movie Star Yearbook. You'll definitely want to put up the table of contents because that's got a lot of great names in it. Joan Crawford, Natalie Wood, Bing Crosby, Katharine Hepburn, etc., Clark Gable, etc. So something rather like this, I'll put the cover up, I'll put the table of contents up, and then I'll run through it and I'll put up a couple of random pictures of very, very young Natalie Wood, etc. Put up a few pictures of that there, and that should go well, no problem at all. So for $50 plus 15%, can't go wrong at that. Very happy to get this. The last lot, when they had it laid out, was 5 boxes of magazines. I kind of put it all together because when I went to pick it up, it was raining, which is kind of weird because it's not raining today. Anywho, so I ended up paying $250 plus 15%. So that's $287.50. Again, do not try at home. $287.50. I was very, very surprised that I had to pay that. That was right up about my top bid. Apparently there's some other idiot out there, not just me, willing to pay a lot of money for old magazines. I did take some chances on this though. Now, one thing over here, these are Reader's Digest from the 40s. They actually will sell because they're war years, but there is one better issue in here, which will take me forever to find, and this is fascinating, I'm sure. But that one actually does sell very, very regularly, very, very quickly. It's got the flag cover on it. We've done it any number of times in Bolo videos, always mention the flag covers. People do collect those. So this will be a $20 to $25 back right on its own. So that one you can't go wrong with. You got enough of the Reader's Digest, so I'll end up doing okay out of those. But I only bought, they were like an extra throw-in as far as I was concerned. I mean, I put value on that. I didn't put value on the rest of them. Then we have these magazines over here, which again, the condition isn't the best on a lot of them, but they're pretty neat. The old pictorial reviews with just some gorgeous colors on them, some very, very good ads in them, etc., some without gorgeous covers. So go through these over here. You just, if you can tell who the cover artist is, great. You list it, you put a nice picture into the cover, table of contents, and just hope that there's some other really good things in there. I don't know, but there were a few of these over here which I really, really like the pictorial reviews. And it's what I probably will do is take the ones without covers and throw those all together into one lot. So that was a nice little area. The Needlecraft, I don't want to say stay away from them because they do sell, but don't pay much for them. These, again, were considered throw-ins as far as I was concerned. Nothing too special on these whatsoever. They will sell. Here's a little insider tip, though, and watch this not be one of them. But a lot of them, and this, of course, is not one of them, a lot of them right inside the cover, oh, there it is, have cream of wheat ads. So what you want to do when you list them is you want to take a picture of the cover and take a picture of the cream of wheat ad, and then note, like this says, from sunrise to twilight. Just nice full color cream of wheat ads. So always look inside the Needlecraft magazine for those. A lot of people do not note that, and that hurts their ability to sell them. Now that you know that, you'll be able to sell yours. And a few other magazines down over here, just miscellaneous stuff down at the bottom. Ladies Home Journal, US Camera, some junky Life magazines, a Red Book. Believe it or not, this is fairly common. It's got a little damage on it, but this is fairly common around here, but I sell all the time. This is called a lenticular cover. It almost looks 3D-like. People do collect lenticular covers. Now this is very common around here because Eastman Kodak has its headquarters here. I can find these regularly. Without the damage, they sell regularly for $15 to $20. So that happened to be in there as a bonus as well. But the main reason why I bought this lot, and again, I paid up on it, $250 plus 15%, which I told you earlier what that was, and I'm not doing it again because my head hurts, is these over here, the Dearborn Independent. Now I went online and people have these listed, sell them $3 to $4 a piece. But I saw absolutely nobody in there that did a good listing on them. They would just take like 5 of them and say, Dearborn Independent, Henry Ford, because I guess he had something or other to do with it, 1927, and they would ask $20 on the 5 of them. That's not the way to sell these. Not even sure what the content necessarily is in these, but the covers are just absolutely gorgeous on them. You can sell them for the covers. I'm certain that when I go through them, there'll be some very interesting things in there. And I'm going to take them and be asking $20 to $30 a piece on them. And some of these will sell because I will be the only person doing that. So that'll be one of those occasions where a very, very good listing will end up selling your items because somebody out there collects whoever this cover artist is. Somebody or other collects ship pictures, et cetera, et cetera. So I saw this pile of them, and there's a fair number of them in here, as you can see. And these were pretty much why I said I definitely want to get these. I've never had them before, or if I have, I've only had an issue or 2 of them. That I think that these could be really, really good. So this was pretty much where my money was as far as I was concerned. Pretty sure I'll make money out of all the rest of that lot, and these will just be the gravy. But they're easy to list because all I have to do is set up the Dearborn Independent, the date, and then just change the listing each time with the pictures and whatever's of interest in them. And should end up doing really, really well overall. But again, I had to step up to the plate and pay on them. If you're just starting out, I wouldn't suggest doing something or other like that because again, I overpaid, and I know as I was picking these up, I said, wow, things have changed. 5 to 10 years ago at an auction, I would have bid like $50 on them and said, wow, some idiot paid $250. I would have been correct. Some idiot did indeed pay that, except this time I'm the idiot. So hopefully that helps you some. Do hit the like button if you could. Subscribe if you aren't already, but I don't know why you wouldn't be. Do comment down below on any thoughts that you have out of this. I'm sure some people out there have sold Swizzle sticks, and if you could give me any tips whatsoever on them, I would greatly appreciate it because I've never sold those before. But again, for $30 plus 15%, you can't go wrong. I'm certain I'll make money on that. Flag covers, movie stars, Dearborn Independent with Henry Ford. Got a bunch of winners here. Paid a fair amount of money for them. Wish me luck. Hopefully you'll see a bunch of these in upcoming Volo videos. See you next video.